When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events.
Hey all family and friends, out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got, every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house, with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. It keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Hoven. Customers can call their refills in and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the different.
Right now, get huge savings on John Deere equipment during the Go Green event at C&B. Get big discounts on 1 through 4 series compact utility tractors, riding mowers, Z-Track zero turns, and even Gator utility vehicles. There's never been a better time to get the John Deere you've always wanted and save plenty of green. Stop by your local C&B location today or visit us at DeereEquipment.com for Go Green savings.
Ready to thrive in South Dakota's farm country? Turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance for a great deal on smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
At Plains Commerce Bank, our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, Agribusiness Banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision-making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes are your family-owned businesses ready to help you in your time of need. With businesses in Gettysburg, Fulton, Miller, Highmore, and they service Cheyenne River Reservation. Mandy and Tiffany are there to answer any questions and help you along. Luce, Lucy, and Wreck Funeral Homes proudly support all local sports and activities.
Best of luck in today's competition to the Potter County Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy, your local agronomy experts. Black Sheep Agronomy wants you to have a successful farm plan and is focused on products and practices that work in this region. As community members themselves, Tyler, Tice, and Austin support area students who work hard in their school and extracurricular activities. Good luck, Battlers from Black Sheep Agronomy. Call 842-6104 for all your agronomy needs.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your
Welcome
ultimate
back
pit
to the
stop.
Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
I can. I'm nervous.
Test. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike Hobart with you this evening, along with Jordan Eimler for the first of our Hoven Greyhound sports broadcast for the 2025 season. And such a great deal of excitement around the return to Greyhound athletics this year. And this is the first home volleyball match of the season. We've got the first home football game coming up later this week. Coronation last night, homecoming week here in Hoven. So just a lot of exciting things. And the sports teams have been at it here for a couple weeks playing on the road. And so, Jordan, we're really excited to bring the Greyhounds back to Hoven. And so what stands out to you so far in this early part of the season and early part of the school year for these Greyhound athletes?
Well, you said it best, Mike. I tell you what, the excitement, the buzz around this community has been phenomenal. I would definitely say the overwhelming support by the community. Everybody knows that the sports are going to look a little different this year, but the students are under that understanding, and they're excited. They're just excited to play, be with their friends, getting home at a decent time at night, and we're just really looking forward to what this is going to bring in the future, and just seeing everybody get so excited for the Greyhounds.
Absolutely, and you made a good point. And just to clarify for those that are watching that maybe aren't quite as familiar with the situation here for the Greyhound athletes, we are small in numbers for most of our sports, and so all the athletes, the team sports, will be competing at a junior varsity level. So tonight we'll be bringing you a middle school contest tonight between your Lady Greyhounds and the visiting Lady Wildcats from Northwestern. Always a good volleyball program over there. And so we'll be looking at middle school first game here with a junior varsity game to follow. So no varsity events for the teams this year, but you said it well. We have a few senior athletes. We have one senior boy this year. We have 4 senior girls, and currently they're all active in athletics, some of them active in more than one sport. But the future is sure bright with the numbers coming up through youth football and the middle school programs here for volleyball, and this winter coming up with basketball. So the kids are just really excited for the opportunity to compete and to show what they can do, because there's definitely opportunities here. We have a number of athletes that are competing for the first time ever. We have at least one senior this year that's never played volleyball before, coming out for the first time. So let's set the stage for you a little bit. Again, middle school volleyball here to start. So for Hoven, that does include 8th graders all the way down to 1 4th grader, because again, we don't have the numbers for a youth volleyball program. So we have, believe it or not, 1 4th grader, Mayla Bangs, is going to be out there competing in this middle school game. So, it is exciting. We see a lot of participation from local individuals, sponsors. A lot of the teachers are coaching. We have volunteers like yourself stepping into the booth to be a part of the live stream broadcast. So just a lot of fun, a lot of excitement.
Well, I'm honored to be here, Mike, and I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you for everything that you do as well, and everybody else that's heavily involved in making these things happen. I know a lot of this is just trying to make the experience like it's a varsity program. Obviously, we know it's not this year, but making that feel like they're special, like and giving them that moment that they deserve. And the only way you can really do that is by having all the people involved and to make it and having everybody show up like they are tonight. I mean, the stands are already filling up here. I think it's going to be a pretty big night tonight.
Yeah, and just a few people I want to recognize in particular. You yourself, you're on the school board here.
Fueling before hitting the
They're going to be competing in Chamberlain on
Welcome back
Thursday.
to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Yeah, welcome back. There had lost our connection there for a minute, so sorry about that. We are just about ready for volleyball here in Hoven. Again, the first broadcast of the season for Hoven Greyhound Athletics, so we're excited about that. We're just getting ready to start. It's going to be April Kaiser set to serve. This is going to be a best of 3 match, so April's going to get us started. Serve is across, set there by Paulson. Over for the Wildcats, Kenzie Stecker to the middle, over by Kia Cronin. That's going to be wide.
Just outside.
First point of the night goes to the Northwestern Lady Wildcats.
All right, looking to serve here now. We got Van Hayden. And excuse me if I'm saying any last names incorrectly here. I'm doing the best I can, I promise. It serves it up to the middle here to Kaiser. Over with Kaiser in the middle. Oh, hit out of bounds.
Yeah, number 5, Macy Sparling for Northwestern, is off the side of her hand, and Van Hedden couldn't quite keep that in, so that's first point of the night for the Lady Greyhounds.
Had to have a quick reaction on that one.
Yeah, that was coming straight for her. So now we have Kia Cronin. She'll defer to Bryn Huber for the serve. 1-1 your score. Bryn is into the net there, so that'll be a point to the Lady Wildcats.
Okay, Wildcats to serve here. Halverson to serve again here. Hit to the middle to Kaiser. Back across over the net. And good hit by, sorry, I don't, the names here. Back across.
Yep, Van Hatten there. That's Melius now into Bryn Huber. And Bryn just couldn't quite keep it in for Kenzie Stecker. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble with my keyboard here trying to get the score up to date, so we'll have to see if we can get some battery stuck into this thing. In the meantime, we'll just let you know what the score is, keep you up to date there.
In the net by Kaiser there, point Northwestern.
Good save, or good serve for Brenna Halverson.
Brenner Halverson set to serve again here.
Always got to work out the bugs on the first broadcast of the year, Jordan.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
If everything went smoothly,
Kaiser middle.
Make me nervous.
Tanae hits it, and it's just a little bit long. Point Northwestern on that one.
Makes the score 5-1 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. All right, let's see if this makes any difference.
Halverson serve again. Good hit to the middle. Kaiser digs it. Hit by Tanae, and it's just short by Bryn. That'll be a point for the Northwestern.
Yep. Point there. Hey! Oh, it worked for one anyway.
We're working on getting you guys your score up here and everything. Oh, nice. Yep. Oh, just outside by Bryn there.
Yep. Kill there for Rachel Melius, looked like. And so that brings the score 7-1 in favor of the Lady Wildcats.
And I do apologize, folks. I am not very thorough in my vocabulary with volleyball, so I'm going to do the best I can here.
Yeah, we kind of had that disclaimer to begin with. Neither one of us are volleyball experts, but we're here and we're willing to talk. So that's why you have us. So
absolutely.
Another point for Northwestern again. Melius putting it over that time. She's going to be the one to serve here, and I think we've got our scoreboard situation figured out. So the score on your screen should be accurate. 8-1 in favor of Lady Wildcats. Melius to serve. And that's going to be off the hands of Tanae Kaiser and out for a point for Northwestern. Just to kind of set the floor here for you, you have Hadley Palmer out there for Northwestern, number 14, Ava Paulson, number 2, Ella Van Hatten. As Melius serves, that's going to be an ace for Rachel Melius, bringing our score to 10-1 in favor of Northwestern. And these will be to 25.
Melius to serve. Oh, ace. Well, just past the hands of Bryn there. Had some speed on that one.
And we're going to get a timeout here from assistant coach Chantel Stecker. So we'll take a quick break and come back right after this. Well, we'll keep it here. Again, my keyboard not working quite right, so it's not taking us to our ads, so we'll get those in for you here as the night progresses. And again, you can kind of see the indication of youth here a little bit. A very seasoned side on the other side for Northwestern. Very confident in the serve, and just a little hesitant for the younger Greyhounds, and even just the Northwestern with the pedigree that they have in this sport. Probably a few butterflies over there just seeing what team is lined up across the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're up for the task, though, Mike. They look excited out there and ready to go.
They are, and again, just kind of seeing where these girls are at this point in their education as volleyball players, and looking for progress through the season. There's a dig for Kia Cronin, set by Kenzie Stecker. Couldn't quite get it over there, so that'll be a point, Northwestern.
Melius set to serve here again. Oh, off the hands of Bryn. It's going to be an ace for Melius. Point Northwestern.
Yeah, that brings the score 13-1, and you'll all be relieved to hear that I figured out what my technical problem was. It turns out when you have a wireless keyboard, you have to point it in the direction of the USB receiver, and it seems like it works a lot better. So
try and get all the bugs worked out here first game.
Yeah, I learned something, Jordan.
There we go.
Ball over, and that's going to be out. That'll be a point to Hoven, and so the Greyhounds are up to 2 points now, 13-2.
Stecker set to serve here.
Yeah, Kenzie Stecker going to serve it over. Ball's over, set there by Paul. So she puts it over. Emma Huber back across. Third hit here, that's Melius, and she's going to go long, and it was not touched by Kenzie Stecker, so good decision on her part. And that'll be another point here for Lady Greyhounds. 13-3 your score. First game of the night, first game of match of 2 this evening with Northwestern. Oh, a fault there for Kenzie Stecker on the serve. That'll be point and ball back to the Lady Wildcats.
All right, set to serve now. We got Hedley Palmer. Oh, looks like that's going to fall in, so it'll be an ace for Palmer. Boy, that had some speed on it. At the perfect spot there. Tough ball to get there.
Yeah, you couldn't have put it there any better.
Set to serve here again by Palmer. Bryn digs it. It's just off the hands and goes out of bounds.
And that does, and again, for somebody that has played virtually no volleyball throughout the course of my life, that always seemed to me to be the hardest part, when you're trying to return serve and just, having the courage to kind of stick your head in there and try to get that ball up in the air when it's coming at you as fast as it is. So
absolutely, yeah. The way Palmer's hitting it here and her accuracy, boy, it makes it tough. There's one up in the air now. Kaiser digs it. Over Huber.
Halverson there. That's going to be a point to Northwestern, and that looks like that was number 2, Ella Van Hatten, getting the point for the Wildcats that time. Hadley Palmer to serve again. Kia Cronin off the side of her hand, went backwards, and Bryn Huber couldn't quite save that.
Oh, looks like we got a timeout here. I believe, I'm not sure who called that one. Did you see?
I think that's to Hoven. So 19-3 your score, and we've got just a minute here. So we'll stay with this. We'll take our break in between sets. But yeah, just really, and again, you're talking a middle school team here, and so a lot of these girls, Ava Paulson's a 7th grader, Avery Van Hatten's a 7th grader, Brenna Halverson 8th grader, Van Hatten 8th grader, Palmer 8th grader. So again, really young team over there in this middle school contest, but very, very accomplished. Very consistent on the serve. And I know the Lady Greyhounds are having a hard time returning that right now, so that's where they're looking to improve. Hopefully get some possession, have a chance to put a few points up there.
Absolutely. Yep, working on getting the fundamentals down, trying to build some strategy, figuring out where they're out on the floor, how to read each other, play with each other a little bit longer, and kind of know what each one's capable of, and it'll come together. It just takes time and experience, and more games that they're playing here, I think we're going to see a lot of improvement.
Yeah, and actually every girl out there right now for Hoven is a 7th grader, so really, a lot of their first competitive volleyball here at this level. So Kia Cronin serving into the net, and that'll make our score 20-3 in favor of Northwestern.
Let's see.
Emma Huber sets. April Kaiser gets it across. Melius to number 1 there, that's Halverson, and that ball is going to be out, so that'll be a point for Hoven.
Boy, Van Hatten, when she hits it, it goes a long ways. She's got an arm on her.
Yeah, and again, really impressive, and you can see, the youth and the development program like Northwestern just seems like they're competing for a state title every year in this sport. Emma Huber set to serve for the Lady Greyhounds, dug there by number 9. That's Van Hatten, Avery Van Hatten. Kia Cronin, Kenzie Stecker. Nice. Kia's got to get it across, and it's into the net.
Oh, great play by Stecker there. Keep it alive, though.
So the serve will go back to Northwestern. We're going to get number 5, Macy Sparling, checking in for the Lady Wildcats, and she'll take the serve. Ball's across, off the hands of April Kaiser, Kia Cronin, and then Emma Huber got the 3rd hit, but just couldn't quite get it across.
Yeah, great play on Cronin there to keep that ball up in the air and giving him a chance at least on that one. That was a great play.
Sparling set to serve again. Dug there by Stecker. Set by Bryn Huber, just a little bit too far in front of Cronin.
And that's what we were talking about, just the miscommunication there, just kind of learning the game, getting to know each other a little bit more, and feeling each other out on the court. Off the hands of Huber there. It's going to bring us within 1 point of the match here.
Okay. Sparling to serve for game 1. Ball's up across to April Kaiser. Over by Bryn Huber. Van Hatten across. There's Tanae Kaiser. Set up here for Melius, and really nice kill there for Melius to finish off that first game. And so the score of your first game, the Northwestern Lady Wildcats 25 and the Hoven Greyhounds 1. We'll take a break, be back right after this.
Bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg is your ultimate pit stop for snacking and fueling before hitting the road. We offer mouth-watering hot stuffed pizza, delicious burgers, crispy chicken, savory potatoes, and year-round soft-serve ice cream. Quench your thirst with our diverse beverage selection. As proud sponsors of Potter County Battlers athletics and events, we're deeply connected to our community. Stay updated on Facebook for promotions and offerings. Swing by JT's Quick Stop in Gettysburg to make your pit stop unforgettable. We're excited to serve you.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
I definitely appreciate.
Welcome back to Hoven, and we're here first night home opener for really all Greyhound sports, with the exception of our cross-country team. They competed in the Hoven Invitational last week, cross-country meet last Wednesday. So we had one runner competing in that. That was Alex Luter, and performed well there. Alex has taken, I want to say, over a couple minutes off of his personal best from last year, so really impressive for Alex. He's a freshman this year. Our other runner this year is Danica Kaup. She's a senior, and she's still trying to get her legs under her this year, kind of dealing with some health issues, and so we hope to have Danica back. Of course, part of 2 state championship teams with the Potter County Battlers, and so we're excited to see Danica come back, and then Danica will be playing volleyball here tonight, so we're glad to see her there. So 25-4 your score in game 1. Set to start here the second game. Oh, nice dig there by Kia Cronin.
Absolutely. Yeah, not for a lack of effort. That was fantastic.
And that's what you were talking about early, Jordan. You know, when you're just looking for that progress, and you know these girls have some butterflies, first time on their home floor. A good opponent over there, but that was really a nice dig from Kia.
Absolutely. Van Hatten to serve. Cronin digs. Stecker with the hit. Oh, it's got to get across the net. It's going to fall short by Huber. Point to Northwestern.
Yeah, Emma's that's a lot to ask for Emma. I mean, she's not the biggest player out there, and she had to cover quite a distance to get that across, but did get the third hit to it.
Absolutely. Van Hatten getting ready to serve here again. Cronin again to the floor. Just a little late. That was a great try, though. She's got good instincts.
She does, and you see the consistency there on the part of the Lady Wildcats. You know, she's putting that serve in almost the exact same spot every time.
Absolutely. Decker with the dig. It's going to fall outside. Boy, Van Hatten here on a roll, serving. She's set to serve again.
Yeah, just putting them right in front, you know, right in the middle of the formation there.
Putting some heat on it, too. Cronin with another good dig, and it's off the hand of Sparling.
Yeah, Macy Sparling that time couldn't get that one going forward, so that's the first point of the second game here for the Lady Greyhounds. Brings our score to 4-1. It'll be April Kaiser on the serve for Hoven. Ball's across, and that is number 1, Halverson, setting for Melius. Dug by Cronin, and that's our first hit on the rafters for the season.
Yeah. Melius put a good hit on it. And rocketed up into the rafters there. Halverson to serve. She will get the ace.
Yeah, right in front of April Kaiser. And again, they've found a spot right in front of that pack line where it seems like they can put it pretty consistently just out of the reach of the Greyhound returners. Here's Kenzie Stecker setting for Kia Cronin. Oh, just right off the top of the net.
Yeah, just that quick decision to decide is it going to go out? Is it not? Do I go or not? I got to be so fast on making that decision there. Great dig.
Nice dig by Emma Huber, set by Bryn. Sisters, by the way.
Hit a cross by, just place it in by De Iseli. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
I think we're on so it's Avery Van Hatten on the middle school one. But there's a number 9 on the varsity that Jordan and I are really trying hard to figure out how to say.
I'm so sorry there, folks.
And that's a fault on the serve by Halverson that time. That ball's a little long. That'll be a point for Hoven. Their second point of game 2 brings our score to 8-2. And Bryn Huber will be set to serve for Hoven. And off the side of the hand, that's going to go out. Ball back, serve to the Lady Wildcats. 9-2 your score. We're in game 2 of our first match tonight, middle school match. We have a substitution. Number 14, Ava Paulson back in, and Macy Sparling will have a seat. Number 6, Rachel Melius to serve for Northwestern.
Nice dig, hit across by Kaiser. Oh.
Brenna Halverson sent to Hadley Palmer, and she gave it some mustard, but it was long.
Off the back wall.
Check that pad back there.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll look like it's going to be Tanae Kaiser here to serve. Cross. Oh, great dig by April.
Yeah. Strike by Palmer. This time it's going to be number 14, Paulson, and that's going to be long. Another point for the Lady Greyhounds. 9-4 your score. And you can kind of see in that shot on your screen the new pads. Mention the pads. You can see the home of the Lady Greyhounds, Hoven Greyhounds over there. Those look nice.
And they do. They look really sharp. Seeing all the purple is it's definitely something that I'm happy to get used to.
It is, and part of that support and school spirit, community spirit we spoke on earlier.
Serving now, Palmer. Oh, great dig by April Kaiser.
Van Hatten sets, that's number 2. Oh. That's Ella Van Hatten.
That was a good thing Bryn missed that one there and ended up going out. So, ended up working out good for her.
Yeah, and the Lady Greyhounds have already exceeded their point total for the first game, so progress here. This is going to be Kenzie Stecker. Ball's across. Palmer. Number 14, sorry. Off the hands of Tanae Kaiser. That's going to go out point to the Lady Wildcats. They'll get the serve back and brings our score to 11-5.
We got Van Hatten serving. Across the middle. Tanae digs it and just falls off to the side there for an ace for Van Hatten.
Got a little deep on her that time, just a little bit too far up the arms. At least I imagine that's the technique. You want to get that down towards the hands.
At least she's sticking in there. I think I'd be getting out of the way of something like that.
Well, I guarantee it.
Another rocket over to Tanae Kaiser there. She's trying to do her best. She ricocheted off. It's a tall order right now, but they're up for the task.
Yep, middle of that back row. See if she sees this one as well. Ball's headed that way. Kenzie Stecker with a nice dig. April Kaiser sets for Kia Cronin and wasn't quite sure if it was going to make it over or not, so she decided to leave it alone, and that ball lands on the Hoven side for another Wildcat point. 14-5 your score.
Van Hatten set to serve again here. Off of Tanae, it's going to be an ace for Van Hatten. Score is 5-15. Van Hatten on the serve. Just hits the net and gets over, and Cronin tries to dig it. Just falls a little short. Those are tough.
I mean, when you're setting up and you're assuming that ball is going to come clean across and hits the net. So 16-5. Looks like the serve is going to head over to the Greyhounds. Kia Cronin set to serve for Hoven. Ball is across, dug there by Palmer. Set by Halverson. Melius puts it over. Returned by April Kaiser. Back to Halverson. Sets. That's going to be number 2, Ella Van Hatten. And again, just right in front of Tanae Kaiser. Get the hand to it, but just couldn't quite get underneath that one.
Yeah, Van Hatten, she's got a pretty good flick of the wrist there. It comes right off the top of the net and straight down. She's got definitely a good hit on those.
Number 5, Macy Sparling, back into the game for Northwestern. She'll serve, and that'll be into the net for a service error, and that'll be point to Hoven. 17-6 your score.
Huber set to serve here. Just off the hand. It's going to be a point Northwestern on that one.
Brings it to 18-6. Number 2, Ella Van Hatten, serving for the Lady Wildcats. Left-handed serve. Kia Cronin to April Kaiser. Bryn Huber, ball's over. In front there, that's Van Hatten. Set by Halverson over to Emilius, and that attempted kill is into the net, and that's point for Hoven.
Yeah, great job on Bryn Huber there, getting it over the net.
And again, that progress where you're seeing the set, you're seeing the ball across comfortably. That's good to see for the young Lady Greyhounds. Here's Halverson. Emilius into the net again. So 2 points in a row. They've had Halverson setting Emilius and just not quite able to get it across. We have substitution here for the Lady Greyhounds. Delaney Kaup is going to come into the match for the first time tonight, and Bryn Huber will have a seat.
April Kaiser to serve. Dug by Sparling. Sent over by Emilius. She gets that one over this time, and it's going to be for a score.
Yep, right in front of Emmy Huber that time. So that brings our score to 19-8, if I have that accurate.
Served by Halverson. Just out of Huber's reach. It's going to be an ace for Halverson as we get to 20-8 here in favor of Northwestern. Halverson set to serve. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Cronin and Huber trying to figure out which one to go, and they both decided to just let it be.
Yeah, right in no man's land there.
Yep. Halverson to serve. Cronin with the nice dig. Huber hits it over.
Oh, and Kenzie Stecker just a little bit short. Couldn't get it over on that third hit.
Boy, just about got it though. That was a great play. Halverson to serve. Tough spot again. Yeah, she's really found that hole there where it's hard to decide which one goes and takes it. Especially just being so young and the inexperience, as we talked about earlier. This will come together.
Well, and just again recognizing which one you're playing and which one to leave for your partner there. And that ball got the hands under it that time, but that's going to be off the back wall. Another point for Lady Wildcats. Another substitution. And it looks like Sparling back in maybe. Now we're going to see Bryn Huber come back in for Delaney Kaup. And this will be match point for Northwestern. Bryn Huber to serve. That ball's over. Back row by Van Hatten. Halverson over by number 9. That's Avery Van Hatten. Kenzie Stecker to Kia Cronin. She gets it over. Halverson set for Emilius, and this time she gets it across. Failed, had trouble the first couple times. This time she gets right in front of Bryn Huber.
Yeah, she seemed to dial it in there in the last couple.
Yep, really impressive strike again for, let's see, Rachel Emilius is an 8th grader. So again, pretty impressive there. So that brings us to the end of our first match of the evening. Again, your scores, both games, first two going to the Northwestern Lady Wildcats. Second game here scored 25-8. First game 25-4. And with that, we will be set to take a break here for a little bit. We'll come back and get you set for the main event this evening, the junior varsity game, again between the same Lady Greyhounds and the Northwestern Lady Wildcats. So, Jordan, any comments on the first match?
I think it went as expected. It's really young group here. We're trying to, a lot of people, like you said, we're trying to just even learn how to play the game to begin with. So we know that, the scoreboard isn't going to always look in our favor, but the kids are well understanding of that, and I think the town is as well. We're just happy to see them back out there in the purple, and Well, I mean, the support here has been fantastic for a middle school volleyball game. You couldn't ask for better. Everybody showing up.
Absolutely, and we attended Coronation last night, and I believe that's the biggest crowd I can remember at a Hoven Coronation. I've been here for almost 20 years, and I guess probably should have done this off the top, but congratulations to our homecoming royalty. The homecoming king this year, Xavier Hobart, and our homecoming queen, Danica Kalb. So congratulations to our homecoming royalty. They'll be reigning over the events of this week, and so congratulations to them. And we will take a break here. We'll get some ads from our sponsors, and we'll come back here, get you set up for game number 2 tonight, our junior varsity match between the Hoven Lady Greyhounds and the Northwestern Lady Wildcats. We'll be back right after this.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Dan Sinclair in Gettysburg is your first stop for food, fuel, snacks, cold beer, wine, and spirits. Our extensive selection of burgers, subs, wraps, burritos, salads, and our famous roasted chicken makes lunch and dinner a breeze. In a hurry? Call ahead, 605-765-2266, and we'll have it ready for you. Stop in and let our friendly staff help you get stocked up for the road trip or the trip to the big game. Stan Sinclair is a proud sponsor of Potter County Battler Athletics and Events.
Hey all family and friends, out watching our Potter County Battlers compete in tonight's game.
All of us at the Hoven Co-op are behind the athletes, giving it all they've got, every play of the game while striving for the win.
We are cheering for your success tonight.
Not only tonight, but in the classroom, on the farm, wherever your life takes you.
Good luck, Battlers, in tonight's game and all season long.
The Hoven Co-op is proud to support our area youth, the future of this community. Best of luck from the Hoven Co-op. Go Battlers!
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Protect what matters most with the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, American Family Insurance. Our personalized insurance solutions ensure you're covered, no matter what life throws your way. From home and auto to farm, commercial, and life, we tailor policies to fit your unique needs. With our dedicated team and exceptional service, you'll have peace of mind knowing you're in good hands. Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet, or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Dakota Applicators can transform your space, whether it be a garage, basement, outside patio, or even your living quarters in the house, with their concrete coatings. Epoxy Docs has a concrete coating that will fit your needs. Give Dakota Applicators a call at 605-290-0997 or go online to epoxydocsus.com. Dakota Applicators, a proud supporter of Potter County sports and activities.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
I love the small town feel of everybody being welcoming and knowing who you are. You know that you can walk in anywhere and be greeted, and people want to have conversation with you.
Shopping with us locally and filling your prescriptions here at Vilas is a huge benefit to our healthcare system. It keeps our revenue local. It's just a great benefit to our entire community.
We have drop-off points in Oneida, Selby, and Hoven. Customers can call their refills in and we get their prescriptions ready, and then we send them out to the different.
Right now, get huge savings on John Deere equipment during the Go Green event at C&B. Get big discounts on 1 through 4 series compact utility tractors, riding mowers, Z-Track zero turns, and even Gator utility vehicles. There's never been a better time to get the John Deere you've always wanted and save plenty of green. Stop by your local C&B location today or visit us at DeereEquipment.com for Go Green savings.
Ready to come back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Hoven. We are here in the Hoven Gymnasium, the Purple Palace, as we've called it in the past, and we're here to bring you our first home athletic competition of the season here for the Greyhounds, Lady Greyhounds tonight. Volleyball action taking on the visiting Northwestern Lady Wildcats. And if you're just joining us, we did have our first match this evening was a middle school match. And the Northwestern Lady Wildcats took that one in 2 straight games with scores of 25-4 and 25-8. So now we're getting you set up for game 2 tonight, and that's going to be junior varsity. Again, between the Lady Wildcats. Just watching the girls warm up here. And Jordan, I think you've got some starters there for the Lady Wildcats. Would you kind of fill us in on who's starting tonight for Northwestern?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. So number 1, we got Brianna Halverson. Number 6, we got Rachel Milius. Number 4, Emma Brick. Number 2, Ella Van Hatten. Number 12, excuse me if I'm saying these wrong, I'm trying my best here. Maria Mas. And number 3, Hadley Palmer. Should be everybody here for the starting lineup for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, and a few of those names you saw in the middle school game, Brenna Halverson, Ella Van Hatten, Hadley Palmer, Rachel Milius. So a lot of the same names that you heard us call in game 1 if you had joined us for that. And again, if you are just joining us, a lot of excitement in the community right now with the first, the season's getting going. The football players have played a couple of games so far, again, JV level. Played first game down in Oneida here a couple weeks ago against Sully Buttes. Lost that game pretty big, but did get on the scoreboard. And then last week on Monday down in Falkton, and much more competitive there, end up losing that game 12-6. So the Greyhound football team, and again, such a big event coming up this Friday. We do have homecoming here for the Greyhounds coming in, and they're going to be taking on the Ipswich Tigers. And again, I think we might have got cut off there before, but this Friday we are going to see the football field dedicated to longtime teacher, coach, council member, mayor. I mean, you name it, Norm Stetham has done it, and so he will be honored this Friday with a ceremony, and the football field for the Hoven Greyhounds will be named Norm Stetham Field. So I know we've got a lot of people coming. I've heard anywhere from 3 or 4 to even 500 people coming in on Friday, coming from all over the country, former students, players, and so such an exciting event, and just with homecoming week in general. Again, congratulations to homecoming royalty Xavier Hobart, the King, and Queen Danica Kaup, who we'll see competing in the second game here tonight. And so just a lot of excitement around Hoven Greyhound athletics. I know you made the comment a little bit earlier with all the purple and gray around town and around the school, and it is such a welcome sight.
It really is, and going back to what you're saying about Norm Stetham, when he was asked if he would be okay with the honor of being named for the football field, right away his comments were, I always did that stuff without looking for any kind of recognition. I feel like there's people that should be more deserving than me, and I just thought that was exactly why he was the man for the job, why he was so deserving. I know he's been involved in so many ways. The list goes on and on. So getting really excited for that. Homecoming this week. We got some events coming up. We got volleyball this Thursday against Sunshine Bible at 6:15. Cross country in Chamberlain at 2 o'clock on Thursday. And then we got our homecoming football game, like we were saying here, at 5:30 against Ipswich. Should be really exciting. I'm excited to see the wave of purple out there.
Yeah, and hopefully Mother Nature cooperates. I know we got some rain coming in the next couple of days, so hopefully it's nice, dry football weather on Friday night. So let's set the starting lineup for Lady Greyhounds. They are coached by Wendy Roush, assisted by Chantel Stecker and Maya Knipling. And so we have a 5'6" senior, number 3, Danica Kaup. We have a 5'5" freshman, number 4, that's Ava Grease. 5'5" junior, that should be sophomore. Sophomore Jordan Kaiser. And then we have 5'6", 7th grader Bryn Huber. 5'4", junior there, Addison Grease. She's number 8. 5'7", 7th grader, number 11, Kia Cronin. And another senior, 5'3", that is number 12, Maya Johnson.
Very young group, and we talked about that earlier in the previous game as well. Just the inexperience. A lot of these kids are finally getting to play volleyball for the first time. So there's going to be some learning curves with this and whatnot. And like I said, the expectation isn't really the wins or losses column. Everybody's just excited to play, represent their hometown, and I think that's really played a big part in the excitement.
It is, and kudos again to the people responsible for making this happen, our school board members, Administrator April Hobart, Athletic Director Joni Obler, the volunteers that are involved in everything from coaching to concessions to live stream. I mean, it does take all hands on deck to make this happen, and I know, just speaking for myself and the hats that I get to wear, every bit of it's worth it. To see just the joy for our kids right now to wear the purple and gray and to be on their home court and their home field in front of their home fans is just such a special opportunity that we haven't seen in Hoven for a long time, and I know there's just a lot of appreciation for that. So, but it doesn't just happen either, and so definitely a big thank you to all the people involved, whether it's the decision making, if it's the preparation, if it's the purchasing, all the new equipment and everything. So it definitely is a labor of love. I think a lot of people are really excited to see what this season is going to look like, and here on our live stream broadcast, we're so fortunate and blessed to be able to bring it to you, and we look forward to doing that here tonight and for every event from now through the end of the season.
Absolutely, and coming on the school board, I had no idea the amount of work that goes into all of this, and so I'm very blessed with the faculty we have and all the coaches and supporters. It takes all of them to make this happen, and a huge thank you to our sponsors as well. I know that's been monumental for us to make this possible, and the Hoven Booster Club getting started up, that was a big deal. If anybody wants to participate or get involved and help any way, they're a good group to reach out to.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, and that's probably overdue for mentioning on this broadcast tonight. The Hoven Booster Club, Kendra Hartung, Ashley Grease, Sierra Obler, all the volunteers. If you drive by the football field on the north side of town, you'll see the artwork on the fence up there, the Hoven Greyhounds. They were responsible for doing that. And certainly if you look in the program tonight or in one of the future events, you see all the sponsors there that have chosen to support this program financially, but it's more than just financial support. You have so many people that are willing to help out just in any way that they can. And that's really, really nice to see. But absolutely, if you are interested in knowing more about the Greyhound athletics, please look on Instagram, Facebook, your social media platforms, and make sure you follow those pages. And they'll be more than happy to let you know how you can help out. Well, we're getting ready for the start of our second game, so I'm going to have to change hats here and jump over to the public address for a few minutes. We'll come back with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's volleyball contest tonight here in Hoven between the visiting Northwestern Lady Wildcats and your Hoven Lady Greyhounds. Before we start tonight, just a couple of announcements. Again, for our young students, make sure that you're seated and in attendance here tonight, not running through the building. We appreciate that. Also, thank you tonight to J&J Repair for donating the shirts for the girls that will be distributed during our lineups tonight. So with that, we'll have our starting lineups first for the Lady Wildcats. Starting out, 5'3", 8th grader, number 1, Brenna Halverson. 5'7", 8th grader, number 2, Ella Van Hatten. 8th grader, 5'6", number 3, Hadley Palmer. Number 4, we have Emma Brick. 5'4", 8th grader, number 6, Rachel Melius. And a 5-foot senior, number 12, Mariah Moss. Your Lady Wildcats are coached by Nora Groff, assisted by Emma Granbury, Brooklyn Halverson, Alexis Peterson-Smith, Alyssa Brett. Superintendent Rob Lewis, Principal is Chris Ulrich, and the athletic director is Nora Groff. And now, the starting lineups for your Lady Greyhounds. 5'6" senior, number 3, Danica Cow. 5'5" freshman, number 4, Ava Grease. 5'5" sophomore, number 5, Jordan Kaiser. 7th grader, 5'6", number 7, Bryn Huber. 5'4", junior, number 8, Addison Grease. 5'7", 7th grader, number 11, Kia Coronin. And a 5'3", senior, number 12, Maya Johnson. Your Lady Greyhounds are coached by Wendy Rouse, assisted by Chantel Stecker and Maya Knibbling. Your superintendent principal is April Howard, athletic director is Joni Opler. Your officials tonight are Maya Knibbling, Marissa Stecker. Line judges are Isabella Sautner and Sierra Opler. All spectators, players, and coaches, no matter what their personal feelings or loyalty, should display respect for them throughout tonight's matches. At this time, please rise and remove your caps as we pay honor to America with the singing of the national anthem. This evening that will be performed by the All-State Girls, Addison Grease, Zoe Zwaber, Ava Hartoon, Ava Grease, and Maya Johnson. The proper respect is to stand at attention and place your right hand over your heart. Veterans and out-of-uniform military personnel may salute the flag. Thank you, ladies. At this time, our homecoming royalty will be bringing the game ball to start off our night. We have Queen Danica Kaup and King Xavier Hopers. Congratulations and good luck to all of our Greyhounds this week with all your sporting events.
And with that, we're ready for some JV volleyball here tonight between the Hoven Lady Greyhounds and the visiting Northwestern Lady Wildcats.
First official Greyhound athletics here at home.
Found at the concession stands. It's got
Announcement by Joni Albert.
and it does not turn on. So if that is yours,
Ooh, somebody's missing a phone.
Can't really go anywhere without those
I
anymore.
know it's not my kid.
I'm just about as guilty anymore, I tell you what.
Yeah, you were saying their first official home contest here in the Hoven Gymnasium, the Purple Palace here tonight, so that's really exciting to see. The Hoven cross country meet last week, it was our first official event, but first one that we're able to bring to you here tonight. And Jordan Kaiser starts us off, and she starts us off with an ace.
How about that? First point.
Yeah, right in front of Hadley Palmer there, and a good start tonight for the Lady Greyhounds.
Great serve. Jordan Kaiser serving again here. Dug by Van Hatten. Hit over by Melius, and it's off the hands of Jordan and going out.
Well, yeah, and how many times do we see that in game one tonight? Number one, Brenna Halverson, the 8th grader, setting the sophomore, another 8th grader, Rachel Melius.
Yeah. Yeah, seems like she's really dialed it in here.
Dug by Maya Johnson, set for Addison Grease. Danica Kaup knocks it over. And Brick over to Van Hatten. Now Grease. Jordan Kaiser, Danica Kaup for the kill.
Wow. Great hit by Danica. Hit it where nobody was at. Put some speed on it. That was fantastic.
And for the JV squad, they did get their first win of the season, their second game just last week down in Fort Pierre against Stanley County. Won that one in two straight games. So coming off a win in their last time out.
7th grader here, Cronin serving. It's going to be dug by Melius. Set by Halverson. And it's going to be point for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, Van Hatten into the net that time. And again, quick start here for Hoven tonight.
And again, Cronin's here, set to serve. Hit to Melius. She digs it. Halverson. Dug by Addison. Set by Halverson again and hit over by Van Hatten.
Well, that is just in.
She'll get the kill there, I believe. I'm trying to learn all the terms for volleyball, so please be patient with me as I do the best that I can.
I'm with you. I'll be the first to say that volleyball is not my expertise, so we will entertain any constructive criticism that anybody can offer.
Hit by Melius here and off of Addison. Cronin hits up. Addison tries to send it over, but it's going to be short.
Yeah, that was the third hit there. Danica Kaup did put it over, but one too many. Brings our score to 3-3.
Melius on the serve here again. Dug out by Cronin. It's going to be actually hit over. Van Hatten sent it over, and the Greyhounds just can't quite get to it. Cronin just came up a little short there.
Yeah, the old change-up that time, Jordan. Taking a little bit off instead of going for the hard kill.
Keep them guessing. Melius again, Addison with the dig. Danica decides to hit it over right away, but they're ready. And it's Van Hatten hits it over. Oh, into no man's land. What a spot.
Well, yeah, nice strong start here for Hoven. A couple nice digs that time by Addison Grease, the junior, our one junior on the team this year, and then finished off by Jordan Kaiser, the sophomore. Ava Grease set here to serve for Hoven. She's a freshman. Ball's over, and that's going to be an ace right in front of Emma Brick, number 4.
How about that?
And the Lady Greyhounds retake the lead, 5-4. Grease to serve again. Oh, just off the side of her hand there. That's going to come up short. That'll be a service error. Ball back to the Lady Wildcats.
She's going to sub out for her sister Addison.
Sure, she's good with that.
Yeah. Emma Brick with the serve. It's off of Danica. It's going to end up being an ace for Emma Brick.
Yeah, we saw that in the first game too. Just getting a little deep, up on the biceps as opposed to down by the hands. And
Brick with the serve here again. Addison digs it. It's hit by Jordan Kaiser. Danica saves it, sends it over, and it's okay.
Yeah, she was out when she touched it. But boy, what an effort there for the senior Danica Cal.
Yes, absolutely. I wasn't sure what happened there, but great effort. Emma Brick to serve. And it's going to be out. Good decision on Cronin to let that one go by her. Score here is 6-7, favoring the Lady Wildcats.
That'll be Danica Cal to serve this time. Serve is over. Dug there by number 8. That is Olivia Little. We see her for the first time. Kaiser. Danica Cal puts it over. Dug there by Melius. Here's Halverson. She's going to set number 3. That is Hadley Palmer. We saw her in game number 1 as well, and that's just a little bit too long. Another point for Hoven.
Just put a little too much on at that time.
Danica to serve again. Ball's over back row. Melius a little bit too far into the net. Halverson tried to get underneath that, but that's going to be another point. For Hoven, third serve here now for Danica Cal. As Hoven retakes the lead. Ball's across. Brick in the back row. Puts it over. Jordan Kaiser sets Danica Cal back to Kaiser, and that's going to fly a little bit long. And that'll be out. Ball back to point to Northwestern. They'll regain the serve.
A little too much mustard on that one. Right idea, though.
I just figure that has to be the hardest part in that. I mean, your timing has to be just about perfect, especially from the back like that.
Absolutely. Van Hatten to serve here. It's off of Cronin. It's going to hit the back wall and going to be an ace for Van Hatten. Yeah, I don't know how they do that. I don't know if I could play volleyball very well at all, to be honest with you. I think I would just hit it out of bounds every time.
Well, I know if I did, I just wouldn't feel good about myself afterwards. So, I mean, I watch these girls do this, and they make it look so easy, but it's not, I guarantee you.
Danica sends it over. Danica with the dig. Bryn hits it up.
Just long. Bethany Schwingler into the game for the first time. Nice set from Bryn Huber, but Bethany put it just a little bit long. Had to have been really close to the line back there.
Halverson with her, or Van Hatten, excuse me, with her third serve here. It's going to be off the hands of Cronin. It's going to go to the back wall. It's going to be an ace. 8-11 is your score here in favor of the Lady Wildcats.
Oh, yep, gave the wrong point there.
As Van Hatten looks to go for her fourth serve here. Oh, just in. Boy, Van Hatten's really dialed in here. Right on the line. Perfect place where no one could get it. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here for the Greyhounds.
Yeah, we'll get a timeout. We'll take a quick one with you. Hear from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Dakota's farm country, turn to Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company in Gettysburg, your agricultural hub at the heart of it all. You can rely on Eric, Kyle, or Colby for all your chemical, seed, and fertilizer solutions. They are your ultimate source for Hefty, DeKalb, and Asgrow varieties, tailored to maximize your crop yields. Join the winning team and cheer on the battlers with Red River Grain Hefty Seed Company. Call 765-2640 and let's cultivate success together.
Now's your chance
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888. Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber.
And welcome back to Hoven. Mike Hobert alongside Jordan Heimiller bringing you Hoven Greyhound Volleyball this evening. And we are in the first game of our main event tonight, our junior varsity game between Northwestern and Hoven. Score is 12-8 right now in favor of the Lady Wildcats, and they're setting up to serve here with number 2. That is Ella Van Hatten. Van Hatten serves across right in front of Jordan Kaiser, and that kind of seems to be the problem area right now, kind of no man's land between Jordan Kaiser and then the 7th grader Kia Cronin. where the Greyhounds, at least to this point, just haven't been able to make that adjustment just yet. Van Hatten again to serve. Left-handed serve, ball's across. Dug this time by Kaiser. Set for Danica Kaup. That's going to go back to number 2, Bethany Schwingler. Other side, and that's going to be put right across. Looked like number 3, Hadley Palmer, set up for Halverson, and she found an empty spot in the defense there.
Yeah, tough to do anything with that one there. She hit it in the perfect spot in the only place where nobody was at, so great vision on her end. Van Hatten here to serve. Dug by Cronin. Danica's going to send it over. It catches them off guard. And Van Hatten actually sends it into a net point for the Greyhounds. Great idea on Danica on that one, deciding to send it over a little early. Caught him flat-footed.
Yeah, and a big point there for Hoven. It was kind of back and forth there for the early part of the game, and now Northwestern's opened up a lead. So a really big point to get the serve back and try to build some momentum. Maya Johnson, number 12, the senior, set to serve. Nice serve across, and that's number 8. That's Olivia Little. Couldn't quite handle that one, so service ace.
Yeah, beautiful serve
for
there
Maya
again.
Johnson.
Like we were saying, right at the chest there, that's pretty tough. What do you do with that? You get out of the way, then it's in, or?
Well, and really one of the stronger serves we've seen from the Greyhounds tonight. So Maya's going to give it another shot. That finds Van Hatten again. Here's a set for number 3. That's Palmer. Up into the rafters again. Danica Kaup gets it across. Melius Halverson is going to set for number 7. That is Lillian Palmer, and she finds a spot to score a point here. Lillian Palmer into the game, into the match tonight for the first time.
I know they didn't get the point there, but what an effort by everybody on that one. Wow, that was spectacular. We got a Maria serving here. Dug by Danica. Bryn hits it up. Jordan Kaiser sends it over. Maria hits it. Oh, it's sent over by Melius, and she's going to get the point. Addison tried to dig it there.
Yeah, and Melius seems to be their biggest threat on the front line. When they're looking for a kill, it seems like she's the one that they're trying to set more often than not.
Moss here to serve again. Dug by Maya. Bryn hits it up to Jordan, who sends it over the net. Moss digs it. And Van Hatten's going to send it over. It's off the hands of... Oh, it's saved, though. I don't know if I've ever seen one off the back wall like that before.
Well, and I can never, in my head, I'm like, can you play that?
That's what I was wondering, too, as well.
Apparently you can.
Need some volleyball experts here to comment and let us know. Moss to serve. Dug by Danica. It's just going to be over the net by Cronin. Maya digs it. Halverson hits it up to Melius. Well, they get it that time.
Well, and really unfortunate that time for Addison Grease, because she dug that one well, but got up into the rafters, changed direction, and there just wasn't anybody there to clean it up.
Yeah, not much to do about that one there. Danica digs it. Jordan Kaiser sets for Cronin. Cronin's going to send it over. Halverson sets. Oh.
I think we had, number 1 was into the net. And so that's going to be a point for the Lady Greyhounds, and they'll regain the serve.
There we go.
Your score is 18-12 in favor of Northwestern. And it'll be the libero, Addison Grease, is going to get the serve. Ball's across. Moss. Halverson to Palmer, and Danica couldn't quite keep it in. So a little off balance on the return from Palmer, but it was good enough to get the point.
Yeah, again, Halverson, she's been super consistent sending it over there. Her and Melius, and even Van Hatten getting in the mix on that one.
Palmer to serve, dug by Maya Johnson. Danica Kaup, she's going to set Jordan Kaiser, and that ball might have been out, but it's touched by Palmer, so it's going to be a point for Hoven. And I don't know, Jordan, you might have had a little bit better angle at that. Do you think that was staying in?
I don't even want to, I'd hate to guess, honestly.
Point for Hoven regardless. Jordan Kaiser to serve now. That's going to be the Palmer in the back row. Halverson is going to set for Melius. Wow. Nice dig by Addison Grease. Sister Ava. And Kayla Cronin just couldn't quite get it over.
Boy, That Melius can really send it, but it seems like Addison, she's up for the call on those.
You know, and especially, too, considering the success that Melius had the first game, really impressive what Addison Grace has been able to do here in this second match.
Halverson sends it over, dug by Danica, sent over by Corona. It's just going to be out. So that's going to be a point for the Lady Wildcats here as their score is 12-21 in favor of the Wildcats. Halverson set to serve again, excuse me. Maya trying to dig it, just comes up just a little short.
Yeah, I think she got a hand under that because they didn't blow the whistle right away and just wasn't able to keep it in. So 22-12 your score. We've got a timeout. We'll take a break. Be back right after this.
On smoking fast fiber internet from Venture Communications. Upgrade to the speed you need, up to 1 gig. And with whole home Wi-Fi included as part of your service, experience no-lag gaming, your favorite music, web surfing, HD video streaming, and connect to the latest smart devices. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Venture Communications online.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Hoven. Again, volleyball action tonight. Hoven and Northwestern. Mike Hobart here along with Jordan Heimler. And Jordan, your first broadcast tonight here for the Hoven Athletics. And sure glad to have you. Doing a great job and looking forward to hopefully a lot of action into the fall and winter. And just and again, we talked about it off air. Just so much fun to be able to do these, bring these games to everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mike. I'm honored to be here. It's so great to be a part of the excitement. And Halverson sends it off here on the serve. Maya Johnson trying to dig that. Just shanks it a little bit to the left there. So Halverson will serve again. Again, Maya, just off the hands. Those are tough. Those are a lot harder than they look. I tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up for the task.
Yeah, boy, and just a timing issue there, just pulling the hands up just a little bit too soon, and instead of staying underneath, it just came off the side. So now we're to game point here for game number 1, 24-12, Northwestern. Balls across, Maya. Johnson sets to Danica Kalp, over by Jordan Kaiser. Halverson, big, that's number 2, Van Hatten. Ball still in play. Melius gets a hand to it, dug by Grease, but that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the final point here for game number 1. So after one game here, your score 25-12. So we'll take a quick break and be back here for game number 2 right after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg is a proud supporter of Gettysburg and surrounding community sports and activities. Schlachter Lumber has been serving the area since 1888. When it comes to building, come to Schlachter Lumber. They carry Valspar paints, Midland garage doors, Marvin windows, a large variety of Milwaukee tools. Schlachter Lumber services and repairs all kinds of tools and compressors. They're happy to provide you with a free estimate too. Call Schlachter Lumber at 605-765-9417. Proud to be a part of bringing you this game. Schlachter Lumber in Gettysburg.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
Welcome back to Hoven. We are just getting set here for game number 2. You see our score there from game number 1, 25-12 in favor of the Lady Wildcats. We'll reset those scores for you here. And again, pretty strong performance at the start here for Hoven. Just kind of ran out of gas. A couple of long service periods there for Northwestern. They were able to build a lead.
Absolutely, and it looks like Halverson's going to start off where she left off last game here with the serve. She sends it across. And
got a whistle for something.
I'm not sure what the call is here.
may not have been ready for play just yet.
Just a warm-up. Just getting ready to go here.
And there again, folks, if you know exactly what that whistle was for, and we don't, which obviously we don't seem to, please enlighten us.
Maya Johnson there off her hands, and it's going to be a point for the Wildcats to start off this game.
On the lost count there, but yeah, must have been 3 hits.
Yep. Halverson to serve, sends it over. Maya Johnson digs it, and it's off her hands and out. So that'll be another ace for Halverson.
Yep, quick start again for Northwestern. Halverson's been really good on the serve tonight.
Maya digs it, sends it across with the dig. Danica quickly sends it back over. Halverson sets it. Milius spikes it. Oh, Addison gets a piece of it. I think she was thinking the same thing, that it was going to go out there. Quick decision. That's tough to do in that moment.
Well, and they've seen Milius enough times now too. They know that that's going to be a hard strike. And again, even just to position yourself to even get it in where you have a possibility of making a play is kind of hard to figure out too. So. And that's going to be 4 hits for Hoven, so that's another point for Northwestern. Things are scored 4-0 here, so quick start for the Lady Wildcats here in game number 2.
Halverson with the serve, and it's into the net. That's going to be a point for the Greyhounds.
And we haven't seen much of that tonight, really, from either side. Not too many service errors, and certainly not from Halverson, who's been so consistent tonight. So that'll be point to Hoven. Jordan Kaiser is going to serve. Balls across. Moss to Halverson. That's going to go to Van Hatten, and that ball is going to be wide. And so point there for Hoven brings the score to 4-2.
Yeah, and like you said, Northwestern, they've had this program going for a long time and had a lot of success, so you're kind of seeing that.
Looks like Palmer. That's going to be Milius from the other side. We haven't seen her on the right side too many times, and that's going to be wide, so that's going to be point back to Hoven. Makes it 4-3. So nice response here for the Greyhounds after a slow start, going down 4-0 to respond and a chance to tie the second game. And they will do just that. We've seen some miscommunication on the Hoven side. This time it's Palmer and Milius that you're not quite sure who is going to take that one, and that is going to tie the score here in game number 2.
Number 5, Jordan Kaiser set to serve. And it looks like it's going to be just a little bit long on that one, unfortunately. So point to the Lady Wildcats here with their score 4-5. Looks like Milius now is going to get her turn to serve. Sends it over. Oh, tough dig by Danica. And just fell a little bit short there, right? Like you said, right in that zone there where it's real tough to try and get to it. They're pretty dialed in on those.
Yeah, occupational hazard. Kind of caught that one in the chin a little bit.
Great dig by Addison, and it's just going to fall short, but they send it over, and it's going to be out by Cronin there.
Nice effort by the 7th grader, but again, just a little bit wide. So Northwestern opening up a lead here with the serve.
Milius to serve here again. She sends it over across. Addison digs it. Jordan Kaiser sets it. Danica sends it over. Moss digs it. Halverson with the set. Oh, and Van Hatten sends it over, but Addison digs it. It's going to be sent over by Cronin. Brick. And number 7. Looks Jordan Kaiser for the set. Danica looks for the kill, and she gets it.
Yeah, second kill tonight for Danica Kaup. We've seen her a couple times over on that far side.
Yeah, great play with the opposite hand there.
Yeah, she did go with the left that time, didn't she?
She did. That was a quick change there. That was good.
Bethany Schwingler in for Maya Johnson. Kia Cronin the serve into the back row. Dug by Milius. Set by Halverson. Over to Van Hatten. Jordan Kaiser digs. Ava Grease to Bethany Schwingler. Puts it over. Milius. Halverson set for Brick. And, might have been long, but Grease got a hand to it. They got one touch left, and Cronin on an effort can't quite get it across.
Yeah, just about got it there on that one.
Well, they don't give up on a ball, that's for sure. I mean, we've seen it hit the backboard and the rafters and the wall and you name it. I mean, it's hitting everything back there, but the Lady Greyhounds are getting hands to it.
And we got Olivia Little here to serve. Addison Grease digs it. Danica sets it for Bethany. Oh, swing and a miss on that one.
Yep.
Just a little early.
Right timing, just a little bit off there.
Tough play. And here we have Little again on the serve. Dug by Jordan Kaiser. Danica sets. Jordan's going to decide to send it over. Moss digs it though. Halverson putting it up for Milius, who sends it into the net.
Yeah, and a little bit further back that time, and you always kind of wonder if that makes a difference. She's kind of had it in her wheelhouse here on this near side right in the corner, putting it across for a number of kills, and that time just a little bit further back, and it's into the net.
Ava Grease there to serve, and it's dug by number 3, Palmer. And Moss dives for it, but can't quite get to it. It's going to be a point there for the Greyhounds. Not for a lack of effort there by Moss.
A perfect serve for Ava Grease, just barely clear on the top of the net.
Definitely catches them off guard.
Well, that one's not going to quite make it across.
Yeah, she's a nice change of pace there, where kind of keeps them guessing a little bit.
And a good contest here, second game, 10-7, Northwestern with the lead. Van Hatten set to serve, left-handed across, that's Grease, is going to dig it, Kia Cronin. We have Raquel Mitchell-Kaup up there, and that was just a little bit out of reach for Raquel.
Yeah, it's a tough read there. Didn't know if it was going to hit the net or fall short. Decided to see where it was going to land, and unfortunately, that's going to be a point for the Lady Wildcats.
And Raquel, one of those seniors, first year volleyball for Raquel, so just really great to see her out playing volleyball as a senior.
That's exciting, just getting to experience something like this, where maybe she didn't have that opportunity before. So it's good to see them out there and getting to experience something new.
Yeah, and just the whole experience. I know we've got some like that on the football team too, where even just things like the bus rides, the practices, all the behind-the-scenes stuff too that you do get to experience. So Danica Kaup finds the corner that time. Nice play by Danica.
She's having a really good game.
She is. That's I think that's 3 kills here that I count for Danica, unless I missed one along the way. So 12-8 your score, and Danica's going to take the serve.
Danica to serve here across the middle, and it's dug by, I can't see, Little, yep, sorry about that.
Score 12-9, Danica's going to get, well, maybe not. What do we got?
I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out what happened there, too.
I wonder if one of the Hoven players is in the net, maybe?
Okay, that makes sense.
That's all. That's my go-to. If I don't know what happened, I say somebody was in the net.
Right. Moss with the serve here. Addison digs it. Danica for the set. Jordan Kaiser ready for the kill. And it's going to be dug by Little. Halverson decides to send it over rather than the set, but they were ready. Moss with the dig. Halverson sets, and here comes Milius with the kill, but it's dug by Cronin. Danica keeps it alive here. Addison's got to send it over, and it's just going to be out. Boy, that was a great dig, though, off of the hit on Milius there. Those are tough to get. So
yeah, pretty nice volley there. One of the longer ones we've seen.
Moss to serve here again, up the middle. It's going to be into the net, so point Greyhounds on that one. Yeah, again, that Milius, she can really send that ball over, and I feel like the Greyhounds starting to get a little bit of a feel for it.
I don't know if I have my score. It says 15-8 in here, but I think the point might have gone the wrong way that time. So I'm going to leave mine. I'm going to be confident that I have it right.
I trust you.
Oh, look at that. I was right, Jordan. I was right. In the meantime, service error from Maya Johnson, and that will unfortunately alter the score in favor of the Wildcats here, so they'll extend their lead back out to 6.
And Palmer's looking to take the serve here. She sends it over. Addison digs it. It's hit by Jordan. She pops up, and Raquel sends it over. Dug by Moss, set by Halverson. Milius on the kill, and she gets it. Addison just out of her reach. Those are tough. I don't know how you get to those.
Yeah, it is, and especially for Milius, when she gets to that spot, boy, you got to kind of dig in there and hope for the best. So she's been pretty prolific there tonight. We've got a break in the action for a timeout. We'll take one and be back right after this.
Bank. Our roots run deep in the plains of South Dakota, where our bankers have been making decisions locally since the 1930s. We're the people in whom you've placed your trust, and we'll be around when you need us.
Hi, this is Kay Kaup, agribusiness banker at Plains Commerce Bank. We take the time to get to know your business and your needs. We offer customized lending, local decision-making, and great service, all important to help you grow your business and reach your dreams.
Plains Commerce Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Schlachter Lumber Press Box. Schlachter Lumber, serving the area since 1888.
I'll get it back to you. Thank you.
Welcome
and we're
back.
Yeah.
Hadley Palmer with the serve, and it's going to be a little long. So the Greyhounds are going to serve here now after getting that point.
16-10 your score, and the serve is going to go to Addison Grease, wearing the purple libero jersey. Addison's serve is going to be across, dug there by Moss. Halverson sets Melius again in that spot.
Well, she's consistent, that's for sure, that Melius.
Yeah, she's making a living there. And you know, the Wildcats, and it's been Halverson a lot of the time, has been done a really nice job of setting her because those, you know, she's getting it right where she wants it time after time, and she's been really successful finishing those plays. Zoe Zwaber into the game tonight, number 16 freshman, again, her first year playing volleyball.
Oh, excellent. Into the rafters there off of Maya Johnson. It's going to be a point for the Lady Wildcats.
18-10 your score, and I'll be honest, folks, I'm not 100% sure if we're doing best of 3 or best of 5 in this one, so I guess we'll find out with you.
Well, I'm excited.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully get some more volleyball action.
Halverson to serve. Doug Bethany Swingler kept alive by Jordan Kaiser. Danica gets it across. Halverson is going to set Melius a little further back. Oh, and not quite dug by Danica Cow.
So tough, so tough. She did about all she could do on that one.
And just a reminder, I mean, Rachel Melius is an 8th grader.
Wow.
And just really, really tough on that left side. Serve for Halverson, and Addison Grease unable to handle that one. That'll be an ace. 20-10 your score. Halverson's going to set up again.
Halverson sends it over, and Addison digs it. Danica with the set. Oh, quick set behind her. They were ready, though, and Halverson's going to just tap it over just short of Ava Grease for the point there. Well, that was quick, though, to send it backwards like that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's got to have a name.
I'm sure. We just...
Tell you what, you come up with one and we'll use it from now on. Bethany's Swingler with the dig, and Danica again overhead. Maybe that's her preference there. She puts that one into the net.
And maybe it's more common move than I know. I'm learning a lot, but it seemed like she did a great job
I'm
with it.
with you. I'm impressed. Addison Grease.
Had to hustle
Danica
over.
gets a hand to it. Kaiser's got to get it over, not able to. So that'll be 4 touches for Hoven, brings the score 23-10. Greyhounds kind of running out of gas here a little bit in the second game.
Yeah, she had to really hustle over across court on that one.
Get another substitution. Going to have Gabby Collins into the game, another senior.
Hey, there we go.
For the first time tonight.
Good to see her.
Doug Addison Grease, Danica. Kaup is to Kaiser, balls across, dug there by Palmer. Halverson to Melius.
Great dig.
Yeah, Bethany Swingler got a hand to it. Kaiser. Danica Kaup gets it across. Halverson again, she puts it over this time. Addison Grease. Danica's going to set far side to Jordan Kaiser, and she gets the kill. Nice job by Jordan Kaiser. Really nice set from Danica Kaup, clear across the court that time.
Boy, seeing the excitement on the girls' face when they get a point like that, that's what it's all about. They're having so much fun out there.
And that was one of the more impressive points of the night for Hoven. Really nice looking play.
Yeah. Jordan Kaiser with the serve here. Moss digs it, but it's not enough. Kaiser's going to get the ace on that one after just scoring the last point as well. Kaiser set to serve again. It's going to be a hit. It's in. It hits the line and in. Another ace for Kaiser.
Yeah, we see Palmer kind of tapping her chest there, saying, yep, that's her fault. She thought that ball was going to carry long, and just right on the line. Perfect serve for Kaiser. She's building some momentum from the service line.
Bullseye. Kaiser on the serve again, just short, just about snuck over.
Yeah, I just caught that one a little bit low, I think. And that is going to be Do we have a sub? Oh, yeah, we do. Number 7, that's going to be Lillian Palmer back in for the Lady Wildcats. And so we have game point here. Dig by Addison Grease, a little bit long, and I couldn't see who that was. Kaiser couldn't quite keep it alive, so that's going to be the game. 25-13 your score. So 1 point more for Hoven, and I guess we'll find out. It does kind of appear that is going to be the end of our contest tonight.
I do believe you're right. Well, overall, great job by the Greyhounds. First home appearance here. A lot of fans here showed up. It was great to see the support and the excitement, and just really happy to be a part of this day. Mike, thank you for bringing me on for this opportunity. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. It is, and we mentioned it before, but so much fun to. Thank you. So much fun to be able to bring these to you, and just looking at a couple of statistics here from a couple of our statisticians. We have Kenzie Stecker bringing us some stats. Kills looks like Danica Kalp had 3, Jordan Kaiser a couple there. Assists, leader Danica had 11, Jordan had 11. And so, again, it seemed like Danica Kalp, Jordan Kaiser were probably the 2 strongest players statistically, but I know we had a lot of digs in the back line. Addison Grease, Maya Johnson back there, really doing a lot of hard work, and just really nice to see the progress.
Absolutely, yeah. Those digs, I feel like that's kind of the dirty work, maybe doesn't get all the recognition, but it's a huge part of the game, and I sure as heck wouldn't want to be the one trying to dig up some of them balls getting sent right to you. I tell you what, some of them had some speed on it.
Well, they sure do, and that's something too as the girls progress. Especially, I mean, you look at the players on the floor. You've got Danica Kalp as a senior, Gabby Collins, Raquel Mitzel, and you're going all the way down to 7th graders. Even in that JV game, Kia Cronin, Bryn Huber, 7th graders in there, and so you have such a wide range of ages and experiences. You mentioned a couple times just learning that chemistry and being able to play with each other and know what the others are going to do, and that'll come with time. So I'm really excited to watch. I did get a chance to see the girls play in their first game. That was in Faulkton last week. They lost a couple straight games in that match. I mentioned that they did get their first win of the season down in Fort Pierre against Stanley County last week. Really impressive down there. And I know the girls commented too, really nice following down to Fort Pierre on a Tuesday night. A lot of the football boys were headed down there to cheer the girls on, and that's really been nice to see. A lot of these events really well attended. And for Hoven Greyhound fans, if we're just getting started here with homecoming week. Had coronation last night. Congratulations again, King Xavier Hobart, Queen Danica Kalp. They'll be reigning over the festivities this week. Tonight's just the beginning. Volleyball action here with Northwestern. A couple games straight win for the Lady Wildcats. No events tomorrow. Thursday we have both the cross country team and the volleyball team back in action cross country. Alex Luter. I don't believe Danica is planning to run because they do have volleyball that night, so that'll be Coach Brittany Frost and our freshman runner Alex Luter headed down to Chamberlain on Thursday, so good luck to Alex and Coach Frost. We'll look forward to hearing the results from them. Maybe be able to report that to you when we do our broadcast on Thursday night. And the Lady Greyhounds will be back here right in the Purple Palace again here at the Hoven Gymnasium. They'll be taking on the Sunshine Bible Academy Lady Crusaders. And then, of course, the game on Friday, one of the maybe more anticipated homecoming games, even in Hoven's history, with all the attention on the return to the Greyhounds. And we mentioned the dedication of Norm Stetham Field on Friday. We haven't even mentioned, the T-Mobile contest that's going on right now. Such an exciting thing. And kudos to T-Mobile. They have a program, if you're not familiar, where they are offering grants, awards to small schools in particular for programs, facilities, and so they've awarded $5,000 to, I want to say it's 5 different schools in South Dakota, including Hoven and Gettysburg, New Underwood, Willow Lake, and Groton, I think, are the 5 in South Dakota to receive $5,000. And also, just in the running here, I want to say it's next week, they'll start announcing winners of a $25,000 prize. And so if you've seen a lot of social media posts, Facebook, Instagram in particular, with all the hashtags on there, and I can't tell you what they all are right now, but, so a lot of attention there. So if you're a social media person, post, share, like, do what you can there to support the cause as the Hoven School District is in the running for $25,000, and maybe even if they receive that award, even in the running for $1 million prize. So if you're wondering what all the fuss is about for T-Mobile, that's what's going on there.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's got to be on Instagram. That's the biggest thing. Just make sure you're going over there for the hashtags and all that. But yeah, that's a way to help out big time. A couple other things too, I kind of forgot to mention. I think there's an Indian taco feed on Friday as well at 11 o'clock, I believe.
11 o'clock, yep. The band parents are going to be putting that on. That's always really highly anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe that I think there was something with Norm Stetham afterwards as well, but I'll have to get you back on that on Thursday.
Yeah, and so the field dedication, the game is early on Friday too. It's not a regular 7 o'clock start time. Game on Friday is going to be at 5:30. We have the homecoming parade. All the floats are going to be up and down Main Street. That's going to start at 1 o'clock this afternoon on Friday afternoon. And of course, and part of the reason they're starting early is because the Hoven Greyhound marching band is going to be headed off to Aberdeen to participate in the Gypsy Days parade. That's going to be Saturday morning, and I want to say that starts at 9 o'clock, and I believe Hoven is the second band in competition. So good luck to Mrs. Elizabeth Bangs leading that. That's an event that the Marching Greyhounds have done very well in the past. And if you had a chance to see the dress rehearsal last Friday, the Marching Greyhounds are looking really good, sounding really good again this year. So everybody participating this week. We've got volleyball and cross country again on Thursday, parade and football on Friday, marching band on Saturday. And if you're looking for some more football, you've got the Young Greyhounds. The youth football program coach there, Jeremy Stecker, and Tyler Ulrich are coaching those boys. And jamborees just about every Saturday. This Saturday they're going to be up in Selby for a jamboree, and that game is going to start. First game's at 9 o'clock.
Exciting time to be a Greyhound this week, I tell you what.
It sure is. Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be a really fun season here. We've got a lot of Greyhound action to bring you, not only this fall. I know we're looking at the winter sports. We don't have schedules for those yet. They're still trying to determine numbers for both boys and girls basketball and wrestling, and so I know we're optimistic that we're going to be able to bring you some basketball here this fall. And I just got a correction. We got the boss is home tonight watching the broadcast here, and so on Friday the parade is at 1:30, not 1 o'clock. So 1:30 if you are coming out for the Greyhound homecoming parade on Friday afternoon.
That's right. Yep, hope to see you guys all there. Again, this exciting week, a lot of buzz around town. I think everybody's been waiting for this for a long time, and we're excited. Glad to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Again, Jordan, thank you for joining us tonight. Look forward to working with you again later this week and also throughout the rest of the season. Did a wonderful job. So we are looking forward to a lot of Greyhound athletics here. So again, just one last note too, if you are looking to get involved, if you're excited about everything that's going on here, and you want to know how you can participate, reach out to the Hoven Booster Club, whether that's through social media, Kendra Hartung, Sarah Auber, Ashley Grease. I know I'm missing people there, April Hobart. So if you do want to know, and even if you don't necessarily know how you want to be involved, but you just say, hey, I want to be a part of this, reach out to them, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to find ways for you to get involved and support our Hoven athletes this year.
Absolutely. Great group of people over there. Honestly, you could probably come into the school and ask just about anybody, and they'll point you in the right direction. So many people involved, so many people wearing so many different hats, and we're thankful for every single one of those individuals. I know we can't sit here and name every single one, but they all play a huge part in what makes the Greyhounds the Greyhounds.
Absolutely. So again, just a reminder tonight in our JV game, 2 games with Northwestern. They swept the middle school game as well. Your scores for the JV game here tonight, 25-12, 25-13 in favor of Northwestern. And so the Lady Greyhounds will be back in action here on Thursday night. So again, thank you to Christian Collins here tonight. He's been running the camera for us. Been too long I waited to mention him, and he ran camera for us, ran music for us at Coronation last night, so he wears just about any hat we ask him to up here. And so thank you, Christian, for that. Thank you to Joni Obler for the work that she's done to make this all possible. And we're really looking forward, really excited for the events for the rest of this week. So with Jordan Heimel and Mike Hobart, we'll sign off here tonight. So again, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to being back with you again on Thursday night. Again, 6:15 will be our start again with volleyball between Hoven and Sunshine Bible Academy. So good night, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again on Thursday.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us